Well, good morning again, everybody. I'm going to have to kind of talk loud here. As you can tell, Doro is cutting grass here in between all of our banana rows here. Yeah. But that's basically how we cut grass here. It's more or less a metal blade weed cutter and everything like that, but that's how we cut the grass here. And then of course rake it up, and yeah, everybody knows where that goes, right into the compost piles here. And we'll be doing some adding to the compost piles because we already got quite a few bags, as you can see over here. And you can see right here that this was all from our mango field here that I finished pruning a second time yesterday. Saturday. Today is Monday, the 4th of March. But you can tell here, yeah, the green grass cuttings, and like I said, that'll all go into the compost piles. Every time we cut grass, we of course use a leaf rake, rake it up, and goes into the compost piles. As you can see by the sky here, wow, another clear, very hot day. And you can also see how it is affecting some of the banana leaves here that are dying. Also this morning, well, yesterday too, we picked up another load of rice hay from Taliban in the back of the multi-cab is how we haul it. So there we go, is load 3 right there, and right next to it just this morning, Andor and I ran down there and finished picking up the pile that was sitting next to the road, so load number 4. And Doro will use the cutter here that he's actually cutting the grass with in order to chop this up, because it's too long, too coarse, and chop it up for the compost piles. So it all begins again. Yeah, like I said, the cycle of farming and gardening here just keeps on moving along. And that if it's not one season, it's another. And in order to keep up with it all, and here is still 5 bags left of the cut rice hay that Doro cut up last week. And of course we use it for bedding in the pig pens. And they have do a good job of really messing it up. Excuse me. And it goes into the compost piles. And when it does, then because of this heat and everything, I always cover it with dry leaves in order to keep the sun off the pile. And hopefully that will help in order that the moisture and the heat stays in there to decompose it. As you can tell here, it is a constant leaf falling season here all year round. The trees are in the sense that they produce all year long new leaves. They lose their leaves all year long. And so it is a constant process of raking up and keeping up. Like I said, the whole tropical environment wants to return to the jungle as quickly and as fast as possible. So we'll be doing this probably this week too, is raking up and bagging up some more dried leaves, because that's part of what goes into our compost rows. And of course I took a video of the pond here, and we're losing it rapidly. And I don't suspect from the weather report I'm getting, they're not calling for anything for the next week to 10 days that there's going to be much moisture here. And this is not the first time. We battle this almost every year. 2017 was the year of the rain, the only time since we've been here that we didn't fight against the dry season. And it was a pleasant change of pace, and I wouldn't mind going back to that. It's a lot more work for us because you can actually plant veggies all year round instead of one crop from the mango trees. You wind up getting almost two crops out of them. So it creates a lot more work, but just the assurance of being able to have water that is so necessary here. The rain is just, like I said, the water is such a, what can I say? It's such a demanding element here, and to be without it in this kind of heat and environment is pretty taxing. So, and one of the big reasons we're selling our house in town is to drill a well here and go down deep enough that we can have water year-round, and a good supply of water year-round. And that's probably the biggest reason that that we're selling the house. It's so important, and to be able to irrigate the garden, the rice fields, and everything here will just be such a blessing. So we're kind of keeping our fingers crossed that the house will sell and that we'll have the funds to be able to do that, and that will create a whole new environment here. And of course it'll create a lot more work for Beth and I, but that's okay. We like keeping busy. The work is not too much, and we manage to keep up. So we're kind of hoping here. I'll say goodbye for now. Just a quick video on what we're doing here Monday morning, the 4th of March. And you know, my videos go up about within minutes after I'm done taking them, because I want you to experience the life that we're experiencing kind of as it happens. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Like and subscribe, and God bless every one of you.